to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. Y'all day gonna hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day. I'm productive day. We back at it. Before I start, make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. On the road to 10K subscribers, hit that subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. Wanna find me on any other platform? My link tree is in my bio. Follow my X at Visual LOE. Follow my TikTok at LOE.visual and follow my Facebook at LOE Visuals. So let's talk about it. I want to talk a little bit about March Madness. March Madness is going on right now. We're in the second day of it. No, I wouldn't say second day. We're basically in the second round of March Madness. And, you know, I just want to be honest. It hasn't been much madness. If I'm just being 100, it hasn't. It hasn't been much madness. It's been very chalky, if I must say. Very chalky. And that's no knock to it. You know, every year we can't get upsets and, you know, overtimes, but I don't think it's been an overtime game, you know. And the upsets that did happen, I mean, we had the 12 versus 5 Colorado State versus Memphis, but I mean, can we really call that an upset? You know, I'm from Memphis, so we were an underdog in that game. So I mean, you really can't call that an upset. You know, Vegas had Memphis as an underdog. The line moved, you know, to a pick'em game before game time, but the opening line was Memphis as an underdog. So that wasn't a game that we didn't see, you know, possibly that could a team could lose. You know it's bad, like in all, you know it's bad when Purdue is still around. You know, Purdue is usually, you know, round of 32, they're about to wrap it up, and you know they dominated a McNeese team today. And, you know, McNeese really was, you know, the team of destiny, in my opinion. Them, I still think maybe Drake, you know, but other than that, you know, I don't really see a lot of upsets. It's been a lot of chalk. My brother, you know, he likes to complain every year, you know, oh, it's too many upsets and I don't want to see North Dakota State versus a UConn, but, you know, that's part of the game. You know, that's part of March Madness. You know, it wouldn't be called March Madness if upsets didn't happen. But, you know, this year's looking real chalky, you know, and next year I can almost guarantee this doesn't happen. This doesn't happen next year. We're going to get some upsets. I can guarantee it. But, you know, if we've been honest, as a consumer, it's not what I expected, you know, usually coming from March Madness. You know, you usually get a few upsets, but, you know, it's been rarely seeing an upset, you know, and people were making complaints about, you know, UNC getting in, but, you know, I mean, they dominated San Diego State, and they made a point to show you guys, like, bro, we might have had a down season, but we still can contend. And I'm pretty sure they saw all of those, you know, videos and reels about UNC not deserving to get in, but, you know, in all honesty, the SEC has really been, you know, kind of up and down this time. I thought they would dominate this time, but, you know, the SEC, they've been doing okay. I wouldn't say they're dominating, but they're doing okay. But, you know, yeah, if I'm just being honest, as a viewer, you know, I haven't been, you know, thrilled with March Madness. I feel like it's been very chalky. And that's not bad to say, but, you know, kind of defeats the point of the madness. It hasn't been any madness, you know. You haven't even got a game to go to OT, you know. And, you know, most of these dogs haven't been dogs, you know. They've been square dogs, as I like to call them. Very square, you know, and haven't been showing up. And that's no knock to the game, you know. I still want, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, who knows, we may get some other, but right now it's trending towards a very chalky Sweet 16. Very chalky, you know, and look like the best team is. I mean, you would think it would be more upsets due to the fact that NIL is out here, you know. So it's supposed to be split out, you know, the money, the finances, you know. You would think it's supposed to be equal. But, you know, the best teams are still winning. Florida, Duke, Bama, Auburn, they're not struggling. The Blue Arkansas, Coach Cal, they just got a big win over St. John's. And do we really call that an upset? When Arkansas beat Kansas, was they really considered an upset? You know, I mean, St. John's has been good, but that Big East has been very alright. It's not like how SEC play was. I'm pretty sure if that Arkansas teams go to the Big East, they have a better record. You know, they had to run the gauntlet. And that's why we've seen so many teams get in, you know, because that SEC was so tough. But, you know, I'm not, what's up, bub? I'm clearly recording.
I don't know, she won.
All right, give me a second. I'm watching this A&M game. But, yeah, it really hasn't been much madness, you know. It's been very dry, very boring. I really haven't been excited watching any of these games. You know, right now I'm watching A&M in Michigan. I mean, looks like, you know, A&M may get it done. It's a close game. They're up 4, but, you know, I just wanted to come talk about it, you know, because, you know, I thought NIL was supposed to make it fair, and we were supposed to get closer games. You know, teams are supposed to be closer. It doesn't look like that. It looks like the best team, you know, the best teams are winning. And, you know, those smaller mid-major programs, they're struggling. You know, and that just could be a one-year thing. You know, this is just 1 year, but I've seen better. And I'm pretty sure, you know, they're gonna try to do something. They're already talking about adding some more teams to the tournament, trying to make it 72 or 76, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to make the tournament bigger, which I don't know if I agree with. You know, I'm kind of a fan of the, you know, the 60, around the 60, 64 mark. I'm a fan of that. You know, then you got the play-in game. So, you know, I feel like, you know, anything else would be a tad bit too much. But them adding teams is basically, you know, they're just trying to make more revenue. It's business at the end of the day. But, you know, maybe it's just early. Who knows? You know, we might get something exciting, and I'll be sure to update you. But right now, in around the 32 second round, so around the 32, it hasn't been very much excitement in my opinion. But, you know, let me know what you guys think. I haven't been, you know, satisfied with March, man. It's been very chalky, very, you know, favorite oriented, you know. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. Want to roll to 10K subscribers? Hit that subscribe button, turn post notifications on. Hit the sub button. Give me the 10K. Give me the 10K. That's my goal. We're grinding for that all year. So that's all you pretty much gonna hear me say. Give me the 10K. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. I'm out.